right this second. Hello, guys.
Mambo here. Oh, wait.
No, it's...
I'm just joking.
No, that's copyrighted.
So, hi everyone. I'm just checking to see if we're actually on. I'm joined here today with my special helpers.
Me and Dave.
I didn't want to be here.
What's your name, Jack?
I wore this shirt for a reason. It says, please don't make me do stuff. I wore it for a reason, but it didn't work on him.
I am eating a peanut butter cookie.
Yay. All right. Yay. Hi, Nancy. Nancy says, hi, Dave, Jack, and Mike. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, we are. Thank you. Whoa, Ludmilla, Becky, Heather, Amy, Julie, Pam, Crazy J, 1984, Jamie. Let's see who's on the Facebook side. Dun, 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 dun. Well, it's good to have you here, everyone. Just checking to make sure Facebook is on, and it is.
So today's live stream, you're going to be watching Dave sleep.
Susan, Joanne, Bonnie.
In this live stream, you're
Lisa,
going to
Mindy,
see
Donna,
Jack
Gabby, Wendy.
sleep.
Hello, everyone. Wow, Jack's still eating his peanut butter cookies. Yes, Joanne. Okay, so it's funny because Jack made the peanut butter cookies on Monday, and I asked, do you guys have any particular special requests for today? And Dave's like, no bake fudge cookies. And Jack was asking to do the no bake fudge cookies the other day, but Tara and Jill thought it might be a little too much for Jack because you have to spend a lot of time. Well, not a lot of time, but you have to boil something in a pan. So, so today Dave decided to do the no bake fudge cookies, right, Dave?
Today, Dave decided to sleep.
All right, get your head off there. It's time to work, buddy.
But,
What fun does Dave have for us tonight? So, Dave, tell us
I
about
don't have any
the.
fun.
Actually, you guys tell us about the cookies we're gonna make tonight.
They're the best.
They're the best.
You won't regret making them unless you are like allergic to milk or something. If you're allergic to cocoa, you won't like it.
And are these? What do you think of them, Jack? The no bake fudge cookies.
Best things in the world. Sorry, guys. My voice is slightly quieter because of stuff.
Yes.
They're the best thing in the world.
More cookies. True. So cookies for dinner while Tara's away. Actually, not quite, but it's kind of it's definitely a man thing. But the peanut butter cookies, we have the excuse they're protein, right? We're putting peanut butter in these too. Okay, so it looks like everybody's here. Yeah, somebody was asking us Heather was asking us to pray for everybody in Texas and Louisiana. Yes, we have been, and I'm sure everybody here will agree. And it's kind of really rough down there. I was surprised. I didn't even know a hurricane was coming until like 2 days before it hit. But we're definitely praying for you guys. All right, the guy show continues. Jonathan, you're here! Yay! Sandra, that's cool. I wonder how you do the check mark. All right, Dave.
Check YouTube.
Hit it.
Super chats.
Super chats on YouTube.
Check.
You have to do something before you can get a super chat. Ooh, Lori says I tried Nan's cookies.
Okay. So.
Oh, Amy says trying to stay through the show, been fighting a migraine all day. Yeah, Dave was. I think he's getting a cold or something, and he was not looking too good after school.
I'm trying not to cough all over him.
Yeah. Oh, hey, and Sue's here. Yay. All right. Well, Dave's going to go ahead and make the no-bake fudge cookies, and then afterwards we can chat about whatever, but Tawra and Elly have been in New York City for the last 2 days, and one of the cookbook treasure hunt things was there. So that's pretty cool.
A whole
Stacy,
stick of margarine.
Who's cooking today? Stacy wants to know.
Dave.
I'm not.
Dave!
I'm totally not, I promise.
All right, Dave. Let's get on it. Come over here.
But I know.
Everybody's waiting.
Okay, so you
We're
ready to
holding
do
back
this?
the super chats to wait for you.
Okay, mix
Please.
milk. Wait, are you ready to do
All right,
this?
so we're making the no-bake fudge cookies, and you want to show that?
On page 274 on... Wait, let me get it. Dining on a Dime... I can't do it with this voice. I can't do it, sorry. On Dining on a Dime Cookbook. And honestly, this is like a family favorite, I think. We could easily say that.
Absolutely.
Because
This
Elly
is-
will make them, and then 20 minutes later, they'll all just be gone.
Yeah, and
Because-
the kids have loved them all since BJ was first born. I'm not very much a peanut butter fan, so sometimes they'll make me a special part of the batch that has before they put the peanut butter in. So I know they really love me. So-
Okay.
Super chat for Dave if you're on YouTube.
Oh, John, where's the apron? You know, the boys are... Oh, Dave's willing to get the apron. Jack didn't want one yesterday. I was wearing the London ones the last couple days. Hi, Kayla. Do you teach your kids basic kitchen hygiene? Well, teach them to wash their hands and keep things as clean as possible. But
Can
yeah.
you tie it? Sorry. I was very unprepared.
Although they are kids, so...
And we're eating our own food, so...
Yeah,
I mean-
so... All right, cool. Oh, sorry you have a broken ankle, Laura.
Okay, ready?
So these have been really popular for a long time. So Dave's going to demonstrate. Dave has actually been there with Tawra, but hasn't actually made them himself. So,
No, with Elly.
with Elly? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was with Elly.
All right.
Okay, first thing. Mix 1/2 cup of milk, 2 cups of sugar, 1/2 cup of cocoa. Is that how you say it?
Yep. Oh,
Okay. 1/2 cup of cocoa and a whole stick of margarine into the saucepan. You
that's
ready to
the
do that?
starting. Yeah, I'm going to share the recipe in the comments for you guys. So if you don't have the book, you can follow along. If
Yeah.
you have the book, it's on page 274 in our Dining Out of Time cookbook. Yay.
And nuts are optional in this. I don't like nuts. Jack doesn't like nuts. I don't think Dad really
I
likes
don't think
nuts.
we've ever put nuts, but there is peanut butter.
Elly
in it.
does put nuts.
Elly does
for
put
hers.
nuts.
She does? Oh, that's because she just doesn't want you guys to eat them
For
all.
her half.
Yeah.
Usually she has a half for us and a whole half for herself. Okay,
Okay.
so 1 full stick.
Sure.
No. Eh, eh.
Okay, let's get the...
There we go. Hold up. So 1 whole.
That looks yummy already. Just kidding.
Is this full 2 cups?
Yes, it is. Oh, and we have pre-measured some of the ingredients just to
2
make it a
cups
little
of
easier.
sugar.
That I thought that was a 4-cup bowl, but I measured
Yeah,
out
this
2
looks
cups.
like 4 cups. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Woo! Oh wait, do you have it down with me?
Hmm?
Can they see what I'm doing?
That is
I
a
think so.
lot of sugar.
Here, I
Mr.
might-
Michael Callum.
Here, you can keep talking and I'll tilt it down a little. Oops. Can you switch it to OBS, Jack?
Okay, and then mix the cocoa and the margarine too. I already did the margarine. So, I have to mix the cocoa and the milk.
And you see he's doing this in the pan just so we don't waste another bowl.
Yeah, we couldn't find the other bowl.
We're trying to learn from our previous man mistakes.
So then 1/2 cup of cocoa
Yep.
and 1/2 cup of milk in
Yep.
a saucepan. Bring to a rolling boil and boil for 1 minute. Do I need to stir it first?
Yeah, you can stir it while you're
Whoa,
doing
it's
it.
like bubbling.
You want to hurry so it doesn't glop
Oh,
up.
okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, you did show them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to turn on the...
Okay.
We need to turn on the burner here.
Sorry, this is the man show. Do I stir it at all?
Yeah. I would start with this to start.
Okay.
So, guys, while they're doing
While they're doing...
never mind.
Oh no, I got some of the cocoa on the thing.
So now what Dave is doing is the recipe calls to mix those 4 ingredients in a saucepan and bring to a rolling boil and boil 1 minute. And then Jill said that it can fail if you cook it too little or too long. So I'm going to set the timer here for 1 minute. And when it hits the rolling boil, we're going to start the timer. So he's stirring, and when it gets kind of melted together, you can show everybody what it looks like. Wait, you can't type on that part, Jack. So let's see. Yay! While Dave's looking, I'm just checking comments real quick while Dave is working on that. How's it going back there, Dave?
Going pretty good.
Yay!
Pretty magnificent. It's starting to look like fudge. I don't know why.
Jack, can you watch and make sure it doesn't skip? So far, Nancy, nobody has said anything about it freezing. I was saying, so Jack! Here, let me see if I can check this really quick.
Here, actually, do I?
Doing good without the ladies. Yeah. It's the boys. Their cuteness keeps it going. Look at all those thumbs up, Jack.
Our cuteness gets the super chats in, and then we get the big bucks. 'Cause
So Jack,
we're awesome.
so while Dave is stirring that,
I'm starting to hear something.
how did school go today?
Good.
And what are you doing for your homework now?
Reading
What did you read?
The quest for the diamond minecart. I mean, not diamond minecart, diamond sword.
The quest for the diamond sword. So you're able to read Minecraft books for school?
Yeah.
So wait, watch out, Jack.
You're allowed to read any book for school. If you
So
want
it's
to.
starting to melt here.
So this is what can they see that? I can't see OBS.
There you go.
It's right there. It looks like big chocolate thing.
All right.
Fudge.
So
I still
now
need to stir it a bit more though, so the rest of the butter melts.
it's about to hit boiling. So when it does, we're gonna have to then get pretty quick on that. So here, switch back over here. You're getting lots of likes and loves there, guys.
Oh, I feel boiling. I hear boiling.
So Jill, or Joanne, I did call Jill just to ask her, what was it? I thought it would be pretty basic, but I asked her something about it. I just said maybe if it was a good idea to do the show today, but she warned me if we cook it too long or too little, it might cause a problem. So we're waiting for that rolling boil here.
So Nan, is this just making the fudge right here to start off the cookies, or is this like?
Yeah, sure. Jack is asking for a vote. Go ahead. You're gonna make them decide? So Jack just posted vote Dave or Jack, me in parentheses. So the newest comments are on top in Facebook and on the bottom in YouTube. Okay?
Okay, there.
Hi, Patty from Longmont. Good to have you here. Shreveport. Oh, yikes. Linda. Actually, I meant to contact. I have family in Jennings, and I haven't heard from them what they're. I didn't know it was going their way. So what's Janine asking you, Jack?
What grade are you in?
Oops. Let that out for a second. Okay, so it's just about to rolling boil.
Yeah.
Jack, both.
Is that a rolling boil?
I think that
Let's see
is.
the-
It's bubbling. No
Alright.
one said whenever it's bubbling, it's a rolling boil.
So I think you keep stirring it,
Oh.
usually.
Wait.
I would keep stirring because it's going to bubble over
Jack.
the top. In fact, you might want to turn the heat down just a
Dave,
little.
look.
So,
Sorry, Dave.
It's
Jack.
bubbling out of the pan.
So just hang on just a second, Jack. So guys, this is hit the rolling boil, but it's he's stirring it fast, fairly fast, so that it doesn't boil out of the pan. You have 30 more seconds. Wow, is that all? 30 seconds? Okay, so when that's done, we want to be looking ahead. Add.
Ouch.
So the rest of it, you'll have to be more aggressive with that, boy. No,
I
I mean,
mean, it
like
keeps-
not just holding it with your two tips of your fingers.
It keeps splattering out and hitting my hand. That's why I was doing that, because it's like,
Add nuts, peanut butter, and vanilla, and stir well.
Dad, this is like 400 degrees. Come on.
Okay, that's been a minute. So Jill, we're gonna assume, and also try to turn so people can see the. So he's removing it from the heat. Why don't you just take it over here? You can stay on this
And
side.
then, quickly, we gotta act fast. Remove from heat, add nuts, peanut butter, and vanilla, and stir well. Okay, peanut butter.
And we're not putting nuts in it, so it's just gonna be the peanut butter and the
Pop
vanilla.
it in.
Yep. You want to stay on this side so they can
Dad.
see when you're putting stuff in? Get the oats and peanut butter measured out now. It's already measured, Jill. I did that ahead of time, Nan.
See, Nan, we think.
Oh, except we're not putting the oats in, and you're about to confuse me again, woman. I have to call you woman because my wife's not here now. And vanilla. Okay, Dave. So you want to...
Okay, I got that. Now I need vanilla.
Here you
Where's
go.
the vanilla?
The only thing we didn't pre-measure... Here, hold it over that. The only thing we didn't pre-measure was the vanilla. Go ahead.
Okay,
Just
then what?
because it was easy. Add nuts, peanut butter, and vanilla, and stir well. Okay, so stir. And then
No.
step to the side so they can see.
Oh, I can't. Sorry, OCD issues. I'm trying to get this on the burner. That's not hot.
Actually, I forgot. You could probably do that over here.
Well, I mean, I need a hot pan.
Yeah, I'll get your hot pad.
So over here,
You can set it right over here so everybody can see it.
we got the ingredients. Oh, this one's part shriveled.
Just stir it really well so that the peanut butter blends in.
So,
How's it looking blended?
not quite. It still looks like it's all streaky. We need the big, huge beater or whatever.
Let's see.
Now I can make my own. Oh wow, my voice. Now I can make my own.
That's probably good, Dave.
I
Are
can make
there
my
any
own
clumps?
big fudge cookies.
Any clumps in there? If so, you want to smash up the clumps.
I haven't seen any lately.
All right. Well, then it says, add oatmeal and mix well until coated.
Hold up. Okay, you ready?
Yep. And it did. There.
Can they see it?
I think so. Yep.
You ready?
Sure.
So just keep stirring and.
Do you
Yep.
like eating no
Just mix
bake
it all
fudge
in.
cookies?
So it looks like it's about right. But you'll need to do this part fast because it'll soak up the stuff and get hard.
Do you like eating no bake fudge cookies?
See what Kirsten says? Sure do, Jack.
Yes.
I know, chocolate heaven. Yay. Hi, Jack from Colin. Colin's there with Mindy. Do you like eating no bake fudge cookies? Did you type that in, Jack?
Yeah.
Yay.
No, Mom typed
It's supposed to be said like, do you like eating no bake fudge cookies?
Yes, Stacy, this recipe is in the book on page 274.
Ooh, it's already smelling delicious.
And that would be the
it's
Dining on a Dime
already looking
Cookbook.
delicious.
If you guys don't,
I don't know if they can see that. Maybe, hopefully.
it does look delicious. Yeah, 274 in the Dining on a Dime
Wait,
right
where's
here.
the pan that that's supposed to be on?
Okay, so let's go ahead and once you set the pan over here on the side, and I'll put this in the middle so everyone
This
can
pan?
see. Yeah, we're just gonna put it on here. So it said to have wax paper standing by, but I wasn't easily finding Tawra's wax paper, but they often make it on this Silpat, so we just went ahead and got the Silpat out.
Okay, ready?
So are you gonna use that? You can. Does it seem like it's
Dad.
here? Wait, maybe scrape.
It's well
the-
coated.
Just on the sides, it wasn't scraped. There you go.
Wait, stir it up a little bit more so.
Oh yeah,
solidify.
that's probably the consistency you probably want. Yeah. Cool. Let's
Okay,
see.
so start.
Yep. And Nan had a suggestion. You can put a couple of those, blop a couple on there. What?
Hey,
Yeah.
Dad.
Okay, blob
Can I
a
go back
couple
to
on
oatmeal
here.
for a second?
Yum, all that chocolate.
So at this point,
Yes.
before you added the oatmeal, you could have added nuts.
Here, Dave, hold it a little closer. Oh, never mind. So
Oh.
we're just tilting it down so you can see what Dave is doing.
What?
So we don't normally.
Oh, these are small.
Oh, we're not trying to cut off his head, but it just worked out that way. Whoa, nice. And also, Jill wanted us to show you that if you don't have a scooper thingy like that, you can take 2 spoons, and she said just take a blob with a spoon and then just wipe it off with the other spoon right onto there, just like that.
It still makes
So-
a good.
They don't have to be perfect. These tend to be shaped like little mounds, and if they're not,
They're
perfect,
usually
it's totally
shaped like
fine.
haystacks.
In fact, if you're OCD, this recipe will drive you completely crazy because you won't be able to measure how many flakes of oatmeal are in it. Sorry, I have to say that as somebody who has been to OCD at times in my life.
Wait, Mom or Elly?
Well, I kind of have been too. I just recovered as much as I have so far. But you can tell when I scrape the oatmeal off that I just haven't recovered completely. So hang on, Jack. Here, I need to. Oh, do you want to do it? Well, yeah. Put that in real quick, and then I need to put something in there. So we're gonna. I'm waiting for Jack's post here, and then I'm gonna paste in the recipe in case you're not seeing it.
If you just joined us, this is on page. Are you sharing the link?
I just shared the link for the recipe.
This is on page 274 on Dining on a Dime Cookbook. I hope you can see this. I think you can. 274 on Dining on a Dime Cookbook, which you can find on our website. Dad pasted in the link. Or you can just go to our website, which has the recipe already on it.
Yeah, and I'm about to. I just shared the recipe link on the website, but if you'd like the book, I'm also sharing the link to where you can find it. Here. And it appears from what people are saying on YouTube that Mom and Elly might be on. Yay, doing great! I don't need to do the shows anymore. Hi everyone. Did you see that, Jack? Mom's here.
Yep.
You're out of wax paper. Well, I just
Whoa,
figured.
that's a massive
Whoa,
one.
actually, do we need another? We have another Silpat, don't we?
That's massive.
But that one looks awesome. I want that mountain. I want mountains.
Here, I don't see any other Silpat, so let's put it on the cutting. Let's put it on
Yeah, but there's a
little cutting board.
there's too tiny of one.
You just want to make them huge? Okay, well, if you need another one, there it is. Yay, so Mom is here. She says you guys are doing great. You want it? There you go. Hi, Kathy from Florida. So, Jack, sorry, we need to be able to see the. Can you switch to OBS? I need to see the camera.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Do you like eating rubber bands?
No,
Somebody
no.
asked if you like eating rubber bands.
That's a scratch
No.
meme no one would understand.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a meme for something that I don't.
yeah. Lisa, on that
Probably no one would understand.
on that
I think that's
OCD
good.
thing, I used to be more than I am. Although I've kind of tried to work on not being that way and come a long way on that. But Tawra helps me with that a lot sometimes. These are a little touchy if it's a humid day, so try not to make on a humid day, Jill says. Yeah, one thing is if for some reason they fail, they make great ice cream toppings, so don't throw them away. You can put it in a container and use it for that.
Where's the spoon?
Hey,
Spoon.
Barb says, looking so good, guys.
A spoon?
There's one right there.
But that's not the right spoon.
What spoon do you need?
This spoon. You used it already.
Oh, okay.
Uh.
Oh, you're going to scrape the rest out. Okay. Nan says 2 minutes to set up or less. The recipe says it could be a little longer, but...
Hey, it works for me. It's still delicious.
Yay. Oh, Laura wishes she had some to eat. We should send you some, because... so will they be chewy or more hard? Guys, what do you think?
Chewy.
Usually, they're... If you let them sit... Oh, you might want to...
I'm going to.
tilt up. Usually, they're not super hard, but they're like, I guess, a gum consistency.
They're kind of like...
Like, it's hardened on the outside.
They're like chocolate haystacks in terms of how hard they are.
Like, super chocolatey.
They're kind of... Yeah, they're a little chewy, but they're not super hard.
This one's a mountain.
Normally, right now, they'll be super squishy. But we usually leave them sit for half an hour or so before we actually eat them.
So...
Jill
right
says
before
that
the
they
end of
only
the
really
show.
need to have... Jill says maybe 3 or 4 minutes, but we usually let them go about half an hour before we do that. So these are those no-bake fudge cookies. Jack, I'm going to need to be on there. You can't wait to taste them?
Oh, task. That spells.
So Jack is speaking for living on a dime today. Here.
Coming to
Let
the
me look and
super
see what
chat.
people are asking us. You can't wait to eat them. Okay.
Wait, check super chats just in case.
Delilah says, hello, sweet to see y'all working together. Looks yummy. Yay. And Laura wishes she had something to eat.
Super chat.
So on the texture, Jill, we weren't sure. It seemed to be rolling boil, but I wasn't quite sure if it was
No.
rolling enough.
You
It
can't
was.
get.
It was turning over a lot in the middle, but right on the edges, not maybe quite. So hopefully it'll set up okay. I don't know what no makes with oatmeal or arginine, but Jill does. But this does have oatmeal and it's no bake, so maybe that's something like this. Yes? Yes? Well, do you want to see if it's tough, if it's firm enough for you?
It's not yet. I guarantee you. It's.
Probably just a little bit, Jack.
Don't be touching my.
So,
No,
Dave,
fine.
why don't you grab the book here? Marianne wants to know what we're making and what
Oh,
page it's on.
oh! We are making no bake fudge cookies on page 274 of Dining on a Dime Cookbook, which I can't do this. I literally can't. But whatever, you know. My voice is killing me already.
Dave is working for his supper tonight. So, these no
I
bake
get
fudge
this
cookies.
half, you and PJ get this. This 6.
Jack took Mike's job and Dave took Tara's. Yes. Well, I told Jack, so Jack was kind of a little worried, but after school I said, yeah, Jack, Dave's cooking and you'll be on the show and I'm just going to go in the other room and play video games while you do that.
Hey, if something ever happened to Mom and Dad, at least
Look.
we'd be set up.
Hi, honey. It's good to see you.
Hi, Mom!
Yay. So you're in Jersey. You're back in Jersey, right?
Yep, she should be, hopefully.
So these cookies are our family's most favorite. And they're easy. They're no bake. Elly
I
makes them.
claim everything from here over, they get these 6. Have fun splitting them, guys.
Well, because they have peanut butter, I probably won't eat this batch.
I want this
I hate
one.
to say that, but
you get these 3.
Dave, who
PJ gets
normally
these
doesn't
3.
eat peanut butter, says these cookies
No, not
wouldn't.
really. I definitely get this one.
Dave, who normally doesn't eat
So
peanut butter, says these
those
are
are
great
largest.
with it.
Why
So-
do you get the largest?
Because I made them.
Alright, stop arguing,
Okay.
brothers.
Ah!
Oh,
See, brother hugs.
this never happens because we don't.
Actually,
go to school
Candy,
until-
I often don't let it set either. Sue's asking, do we freeze them? We've never frozen them. Jill, have you? Aw,
This
brother
never
love.
happens because we don't go to school anymore. I'll pay you.
Actually, it's sad. They used to go to school together, and I would see that part a lot, but not so much that that they seem to be getting into just before that. All right, stop that, boys. Does Lenny wants to know, do you miss Mom yet? And be careful what you say, because Mom is listening.
I don't miss Mom. She needs to stay gone. We're running the show perfectly. No, not really. I miss Mom a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Can you get off me?
Amy said, I've been making a version of this for years. I'm required to make it for Christmas. We do actually make this around the Christmas time. I love that ice cream topping. Thanks, dear. Well, do you want
Do
to
you
try?
like eating rubber bands?
Do you guys want to try it? Oh, that's pretty. That's getting
That's
firm
not,
enough.
No, it's not firm enough yet.
It's
You
firm
have to
enough
wait
for
like
Jack.
5
He wants
minutes.
to eat it now. Okay, everyone, Jack's taste test. Let's see what he says.
This one's mine,
Dun,
this
dun,
one's mine,
dun,
this one.
dun. Did Dave make him as good as Mom?
This is the best thing I've ever tasted.
What? Louder!
This is the best thing that I've ever tasted.
Say it like you mean it! Just kidding.
So I get 12 of them, you and BJ get the rest, okay?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I made them. Elly always gets like all of them, and then we get like 2 per person.
Mom says she's been replaced, Dave, and you're going to be able to take over the
Yes!
show.
I will be able to take over the show. I will be a master chef. I will be the gourmet cook of living on a dime. And we will make this house a restaurant.
So just
No.
because we haven't mentioned it yet, this is our Wednesday show is part of the Homestead Network, which is a group of people that do kind of homesteading things or things
Yeah.
related to homesteading
Yeah.
and kind of just do shows together. And
Yeah.
after us today, is Goin Batty, and we'll put a link in for them just at the end so that you guys know where to go look for that. So right now, I'm going to throw some pictures in here. So Tawra and Elly are in New Jersey right now, but they were in New York for the last 2 days. And we have family in New Jersey, so they were in that area, and they said maybe Elly wanted to go to New York really bad just to see what it's like. Hey, look at all the likes and loves you guys are getting. Yay.
I'm gonna put mine
I guess
on
we
here.
guys are getting. And so Elly said, hey, Mom, we're going to be 2 hours from New York. Can we work it in to go there? And so Tawra called our family out there, and they were super pleased. So here's Tawra and Elly in Times Square last night. And I should turn the living on a dime thing
Okay.
off. But
One more, actually.
and it sounded like they were having a lot of fun. Like, I think Tawra
I'll
was.
take this small one.
Tawra said it was
These are mine.
not what really she expected
yours.
New York to be, except
And BJ's.
in the Times Square area. What?
Those are all BJ's and Jack's, that's mine.
Oh, you're dissing them out already?
Yeah, these are, I'm gonna save these for later. Hold up.
Okay.
The star of the show is gonna be gone for momentarily.
So, oops, where'd you go, Dave? Oh,
Sorry, I'm back.
sorry, I'm trying to get that picture off. There we go. Yeah, so Dave was sitting here
Don't
just.
forget to bring living.
Did
on
you
the
already? Which ones did you move over there?
The ones that I want.
That's half of them. So
Yeah.
Dave, while the picture was up, he was trying to be sneaky and come in here and separate out ones that he wanted to keep.
I
What did you?
separated them using a spatula.
Did you?
Put the ones I want on the white cutting board
And took it away.
and took it away. I'm gonna go hide them in my room and just keep on making them for my life.
So let's see. I think we had a couple more pictures. Here's them in a coffee shop, and that was pretty cool. And then Tawra was at one place. She noticed she was in front of a store where we get a lot of our video gear, B&H, which is a really great place to get video stuff. And so she said, "Hey, do you?" She said, "You wanted me to go get anything while we're here?" And then I had them take a picture of our. How does Jenny relate to us? I guess sister-in-law and
to us.
yeah.
To me.
Elly and our sister-in-law down at Times Square. And of course, our sister-in-law lives in Jersey, so she sees that a lot more, but you could see Elly is pretty jazzed about being there. So anyway, yeah, they're having a good time.
Jack went to play on the computer.
Yeah, I totally went to go play on the computer.
Where is he talking from? Is he in the microwave?
Yes, I'm in the
Maybe he's in the
microwave.
oven.
Where are
I'm
you,
in the
Jack?
microwave.
Wait,
No, you're not.
what was too humid?
Well, I'm
Oh
in the
yeah.
oven.
Yeah, one thing I think Tara's finding is everywhere she's been east of here has been quite a bit more humid than here, and we were not entirely surprised.
I was in that cabinet.
Colorado's as dry as it's gonna get, Dad.
But, well,
Everywhere else is closer to the sea than us.
yeah, I forgot years ago when we were in Idaho, we were trying to figure out if there were other places where Tara would be comfortable enough for Tara not to be sick. It's funny because I was looking in Ireland. I was just looking about
Do we have any super chats?
at a story about something in Ireland since Elly and I were
We
there.
don't have any super chats for the awesome no-bake fudge cookies and for Dave's throat to get Sprite.
Oh, yeah. So Dave is, yeah. He was saying he was not feeling well, so he's begging
Don't
here.
worry.
What you need is a little can.
Don't worry, I
You
completely
need a little
like.
can to say, "Can you spare a dime for a guy who just made fudge cookies?" Just kidding.
You spare a dime for a guy who just made fudge
The
cookies.
Master Life, Utah. That's probably not that much different than here, is it? We used to live in Idaho, which was cool. Yeah, Elmesterwood? Yeah, you say at work we order from B&H too. When I was in television, we used to buy stuff from B&H Photo
I
just
fell
because
asleep.
they were a good place to get
Me
information, but their prices were pretty. There wasn't much better price you could get. Let's see.
What?
So, Ivan says, "Hi guys, my wife and I are new to your channel. I just want to say all your videos are great and fun to watch. Gave us a break from
Hello.
everything we've been going through." Well, are you in Texas? Because when you say everything you've been going through the last couple of days, maybe you wonder if you were down on the Gulf Coast.
Stop.
But if so, we've been praying for all you guys
Oh,
down there.
Oh,
I should say all y'all. I don't know what happened. My y'all kind of
Mom's been beating
got
it
taken
out of
over.
you.
Well, no, Colorado beat it out of me.
Oh, Colorado beat it out of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Shelly says New York is a great place to visit, but she wouldn't want to live there because it's really expensive.
By
Yeah,
the
I
way,
think Tara would have a problem there because she's really noise sensitive, and she didn't tell me, but I assume there's a lot of noise there. I mean, a lot of background sound, and
okay, that's getting pretty stiff now, especially this turn.
so oh yeah, Noah's Ark asked how did Tara get her name, and Jill said her dad wanted her to call her Tara, but wanted it different, so added the W. I always heard that he didn't want people to call her Tara. Is that right, Jill? So how's BJ doing? He's improved some, not as much as he would like, but he's been well enough that he's lost a lot of weight, and he's been going to the gym every day, and he's working, so that's good. But today he was looking pretty bad. Although today Dave was feeling pretty bad, and I was kind of feeling
I
a
was
little bad
pretty
too.
ill. I
Yeah.
don't want to imitate.
So, Jack, what is your favorite storybook?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think I know which one it is.
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Oh, that's your favorite too?
Well, I thought it was like the Minecraft one or something.
So,
No, that's a chapter book.
oh, so Tara says the noise was nuts. Yeah. We kind of expected that to be. Oh, did you take the colostrum, dear? So Tara was talking about the colostrum for sickness. Oh, hey, dear, do we have any at the house? Because Dave was getting sick and I was feeling a little. That's when I think before we went to UK and Ireland, Tara found colostrum, which is like the first part of milk, in a capsule form at the health food store. And we started taking that, and I was getting sick just before we went to UK and Ireland, and didn't get sick at all. It kind of like hiccuped through the sickness, and then it was gone. Mom says, let's go to Ireland. Hey, I'm all over that, dear. But it's funny because Tara and I were looking at, I just was jokingly said, hey, we should go to Ireland. But I was looking to see, and I realized it's overcast all the time, and people that were telling us that. Can you leave? Do you want to say anything before you go?
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Yeah, you can go, Jack. That's fine. But I didn't realize that about the hottest temperature it usually gets is maybe 75 Fahrenheit.
Sweet,
which
now that he's
I
gone.
forget where that is in the Celsius range. But Now that I'm older, it seems like that's about as much as I can handle. Oh, yeah, from Houston. We're definitely praying for all you guys down there. That's, it's pretty amazing. It's hard to imagine. I mean, we've had a lot of flooding here, but not like
Wait,
hurricane flooding.
Is my head cut off?
So,
I bet you it is.
yeah. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm going to look and see if we have any more questions. Yeah, we could be on as long as 25 more minutes. Just depends on what everybody wants to know.
Oh, and also, by the way, if we do leave early, don't forget to go check out Goin Batty at, what is it?
On the Homestead Network?
Mountain Time. On the Homestead Network on, I forgot what it was.
Well, 5:30, meaning like 25 minutes from now, so whatever your local time
yeah,
is.
25, right after this show is Goin Batty on the Homestead Network. So yeah, go check them out. Go subscribe if you like them.
Here, I'll share the link now, but we'll share it before we go off, too.
You should like them.
In a little bit.
I hope you like them.
So, oh, thank you, Jamie. Jamie says she has some of that colostrum. A lot of people on the YouTube side are saying how that's been amazingly useful for them.
Colostrum?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish there was a way to like make your own colostrum or something.
Well,
then we could just have a garden and we wouldn't have to pay money.
There is a way, but I don't think you'd want to.
Yeah, but it would take like hours, wouldn't it?
Well, it comes from milk, so.
Oh.
I guess if we had cows, we could do that, but yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Wow. Just looking at it, there's a lot of conversation about the hurricane. It's funny because we don't watch the news really, and we don't have our TV equipped to look at it very easily, so we see a lot of pictures that are still, and not a lot of, lot of video.
We don't see the news on our website. On computers. You want to tell them about that? Probably not. You don't see the news at all?
Oh, yeah. Actually, as far as the
Everyone
news
should be proud of
goes,
him.
we don't watch the news because I used to work for television, and I realize it's just too intense most of the time, and a lot of it isn't quite portrayed the way it really happens. But I was in the habit of more often when I was bored going on my computer to news websites. So there's a certain file on the computer that controls how everything works, and I told it to not give me access to those. I could go and do it, but it was enough for me to not do. Denise says, I've been to that Bubba Gump restaurant in New York. Yeah. Patricia says, New York City, big place, tall buildings. I like to see more sky myself. Me too, but I wasn't on the ground in New York.
I think I'd like to go to Ireland and see sky and water and grass and sheep going, meh. Wait, what is it? I can't do it.
Oh, that's like they're calling for their moms, the sheep in Ireland. Well, and sheep probably everywhere do that. But they're like, Ma! Ma!
And they're just yelling on the side of the road.
And Elly and Elly might have put it on her video when we were at the farm, the sheep farm, but I'm gonna add it to mine if she didn't. But the first thing we went to stay on this sheep farm, and the first thing there was a sheep behind a fence, and it was just calling it was actually like he was calling its mom.
It's just, Ma.
It was pretty hilarious. Crystal says Jack is so cuddly. Yes, he is. And actually, I was trying to get him to do it, but before the show, he came in here. He has a blanket that's called his Love Blankie, and actually, bring Love Blankie and Wooly over here. So he has a blanket called Love Blankie that Jill made. I think she made it before he was born. And tell him you're just taking it for the show, because Dave's been teasing him about Love Blankie. Hey, Jack.
What?
Do you want to come talk about Love Blankie, or do you want us to tell the story?
You.
Okay, are you sure? Because everybody wants to see you.
So this is Wooly.
So this is Love Blankie, which has been Jack's blanket since
you won't be able
Jill made it so that when he was born, we wrapped him in it, and it's been his favorite little blanket ever since then. And he'll hug it or hug you and say, but he was too shy to do it right now, and that's kind of him. Like he'll kind of hug you with Love Blankie in between and do that. And then when Elly and I went to Ireland, we found this little sheep, And Elly said, "Oh, Jack is gonna love that." So we brought the sheep back for him, and he calls it Wooly.
Sadly, all Dave got was just a pen.
So, and Wooly looks just like the sheep that was saying, "Ma! Ma!"
You could easily just make it go, "Ma!"
So it's pretty hilarious.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna go give it.
Jack loves Wooly from Ireland. But funny thing about going to Ireland, when Elly and I went, I thought, oh, I want to go to Ireland, and I had some other places on my list, the places I'd like to go. But I was thinking, wow, if I could go on another trip, I think I'd want to go back there again, because it was just really nice. Weather-wise, it was really nice when we were there, but the people kept telling us it just rains all the time and it's overcast. And I don't know if the rain and the overcast, but temperatures, I wish we could find temperatures like that where it wasn't quite as rainy, because
It
I
was
think it's
perfect, even though I wasn't there. But still, it was perfect.
I think the high in Fahrenheit is maybe 75.
In
Low in the
centigrade,
winter,
it's like
it doesn't
20s.
freeze very often in most places. And I just thought, that's the
Wait.
perfect temperature range, just not quite freezing to
In
75.
centigrade or Celsius, isn't it like 25 or
Um,
20?
I think maybe 20 is that right? 20 is
You
maybe
could
around
Google it.
75 degrees. Oh, so the book says 2 dozen. Barb, are you talking about how many cookies?
Oh, wait, hold up, wait. Nan asked
Nan says
again.
about 18 cookies isn't a huge batch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
So
21, 22.
So this made 22 of these cookies, although Dave made a couple of them really ginormous.
For
So-
myself. They're like twice the size of these, so. So this recipe, I saw Nan put in all caps.
What page?
What page? So whoever wanted the page, it's on page 274 on, wait, hold up. 274 on Dining on a Dime Cookbook. And you can buy this at a store for only, I forgot
I'm sharing
what
the link.
price
It's
is.
$21.95.
For only $21.95.
Yeah, actually, if you haven't ever checked it out, you might just go read about it there, because it's
Pretty
it's been a
legit.
really popular cookbook, and we like it. Oh, do you want to be on camera, BJ? No. Okay.
Why not? Do you see me? Yeah. Your hair looks nice.
Yeah. Do you need something?
That's like all I have to say.
You guys are cooking.
Oh, we made some of these
want?
cookies if you want some. So
You can have 5.
Stephanie's asking, how's Tawra? You know, she was on here a little while ago. I'm not sure if she's still here. I think she is. Oh, hey, yeah, tell Graham hi, guys. I'm looking to see what Tara's saying over here on the YouTube side. She's on the YouTube side if you're... Oh, hi, Graham. It's good to see that Tara says you're watching, and it's awesome to know you're here. I wish we were able to come visit you, too. She says that, or Tara has been saying that they're enjoying their time there, so that's awesome. Yeah, so I think Tara, whoever was asking about Tara, Stephanie, I think she's having fun, but she said she was kind of pooped out this morning because yesterday they were in Manhattan and they were walking all over the place, and she has a foot issue that sometimes bothers her when she walks a lot, but they look like they were having great fun. And if you saw, maybe I can find that picture again. If you saw that picture of her and Elly in Times Square, they really look like they were
enjoying it.
pretty excited last night when they were there. So
Mom's never that happy in real life here.
she's doing pretty well, and they're visiting family there. And I think after they leave, there's one place where they were going to go because they have a particular appointment. And then I think they were going to try to take a little break for a day or so.
What's this for? What are
just-
these for? What are those?
Those are pockets.
Oh, okay.
Just like on that story with the kangaroo that didn't have pockets. And Patricia's asking, how are you guys doing with meals and laundry while you're on your own?
I mean, look at this. This should tell you something.
So this is
We're getting
dinner.
lots of protein.
Actually,
This one looks sad. It looks like it's all dried out.
so I've made some things. I made some chicken and a little bit of hamburger stuff. We've gone out to Wendy's once and McDonald's once, and that's mostly been an after-school thing. Just because the boys
today
really like it.
We went to McDonald's, 1, so we could eat a snack, and 2, I needed Sprite because this was hurting so much after school. Because, like, all we do is talk. Teachers just be like, talk, talk, talk. Just talk. You have to say answer to this, answer to that. Okay, now say what's the square root of 5? All this stuff. And it's like,
So,
I didn't even know the square root of 5.
as far as other stuff, laundry, I did laundry because it was almost all mine. I did ask the boys to bring theirs up, and Dave brought like 3 pieces of clothes. So I'm waiting for them to say.
I already threw some in the wash.
Did you?
Before.
Yay! So they're doing some of that. BJ does his own anyway, and so I haven't been having to deal with that. We haven't done a lot of house cleaning. I mean, I've picked up a lot, and the boys have kind of done some lawn mowing and stuff, but mostly it's been pretty clear. We do have.
It's really mellow.
Yes.
2.23.
2.23 what?
Square root of 5.
The square root of 5 is 2.23. BJ
Is it
says.
2-3 repeating?
Wow. That's
Is
great
the
that
3
you
repeat
did that
now?
on your slide rule there, BJ. So it's been
Wow.
so far pretty straightforward on that. We're going to have to do a little bit of house cleaning
Whoa.
because the bathrooms are starting to need to be cleaned.
I look
and
pale.
might need a vacuum. So far we haven't that much
Yeah.
because BJ hasn't been home. And with just the boys and me here and them being at school during the day,
Like,
It
no one's
hasn't-
at the house ever, so.
yeah, it hasn't gotten too bad. Colleen, how do I get the cookbook? Let me share the link for you to our store, and our Dining on a Dime cookbook, I think, is the first thing on this page. This is all the books and things that we have. And if you're into soap making, Tawra also has a soap e-course. I mean, we have groceries saving e-course and a soap e-course and menu stuff. So, yeah. And people are talking about Goin Batty over here on the Facebook or on the YouTube side. Goin Batty is
It's going live in 15 minutes, which is when we have to stop, so then everyone can go over to them
yeah. So
and
if you
watch
guys
the awesome show.
didn't hear it earlier, or if you're just not aware of it, our Wednesday show is part of the Homestead Network, which is a group of people that
And as homesteaders, we're making haystack. Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, a group of people that do homesteading, like self-sufficiency, and sometimes some people might be off-grid, so they don't have power necessarily from the city. They do something on their own, or raising animals and gardening and stuff. And we aren't homesteaders, but we have had experience with that kind of thing before, and we do things kind of like that in some ways. So that's why we're part of that. But Goin Batty is the show that's on the network next, and I just shared the link in the descriptions. But I forgot, or in the comments, but I forgot to mention. So I've been kind of sloppy lately, and I was at school picking up Dave, and I said, "Man, I really need to shave before the show." And what did you say?
Hey, it's Homestead Network Day. At least it fits.
He said it was Homestead Network Day, so he thought I should, look like I'm out working in the
Sweltering hot sun.
yeah, because we don't do it so much now, but when we were in Idaho, we did a lot of cutting our own wood and gardening and different things like that. Are eating good since mom's away. To be honest, we have had like some chicken and some hamburger, and we've gone to Wendy's once and McDonald's once. But some of the days, the boys just want to eat a bowl of cereal, or
I just eat popcorn.
so I've been kind of okay. I'm waiting for somebody to say what, but they've had cereal and popcorn, and they do get lunch. I mean,
Fudge cookies.
we're sending them to school with lunch, and so it's not like they're starving. But
we are.
I haven't been
Sorry.
quite as organized with all that as
I think I
Tawra.
might bring some of these more to breakfast break. Like mix them the previous day and then bring them to breakfast break.
Wow. So Ramona says Wales has more sheep than people. Yeah, I was surprised. I
Than
didn't
Ireland?
realize this, but here in the
Oh.
Wales has more sheep than people.
Oh,
she
okay.
says. The funny
Oh, so
thing is,
like more of a sheep population than people?
yeah.
Whoa.
So here in the United States, we almost never see sheep anywhere, but there are a lot of cows. And I was surprised when we were over there. I hadn't really seen sheep, and then in Ireland, especially when we were in the southwest part of Ireland, they were on every hillside everywhere, and it was pretty cool.
Where's my donut cup?
So, Denise says the blankie is so loved. Yes. And there's a little one. So that love blankie has a little one that Jill made that matches it, and it's love blankies.
It's baby love blankie.
Dave calls it baby love blankie, but Jack has called it love blankie's love blankie. So it's pretty sweet. So, and it's funny because he'll come running in with Tawra sitting there and give her blankie love.
You'll give her a rocket blankie love.
Oh,
Or
rocket blankie love.
He'll just run up to you and jump on top of you while holding love blankie.
Yeah, he'll run.
Hoping that you'll catch him.
And kind of jump in your lap with love blankie, but now that he's getting bigger, that's getting a lot harder for Mom. So, let's see. Dun dun dun. So Joanne is asking, are you enjoying the dragonfly blanket I made you? I don't know if I've seen it, but I'll have to ask Tawra. It sounds awesome.
What's a dragonfly blanket?
Yeah. I wonder if Jack would know. So let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, Turid says we have lots of rain in Norway, but not so much on one day. So sad to see. The news in our city told us the rain came down in Texas in one day. I think they said it was 46 inches. And, you know, when I was in Central Texas, we would get really bad storms that maybe were 5 or 10 inches in one day. So, you know, that's really huge.
And for us, if you put that to scale, that's about how much rain we get in an entire year. That's how dry it is.
Yeah.
We, like, get zero rain ever.
Yep. Yeah, Stephanie says Tawra looks like she's having fun. Yeah, she is. And Elly had some selfies where she was shooting up and she was making these strange faces, like. And I was trying to find them because I thought it'd be fun to put one on here, but I didn't.
Good for her Facebook profile.
Jonathan says 5 doesn't have a square root. I think teachers are making things up. Certainly not one you can figure out very easily.
It's 2.23 apparently. I thought it would be like 2.5.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, as far as the hurricane, it's got to be really rough because it's not just the storm, but it's the floodwaters and it comes up a lot. Let's see. Oh, Denise wants to know where you got that cup. Do you remember?
okay, this is a very long story.
Tell the
Last
shortest version of
Christmas.
it.
Yeah, I am. Last Christmas, before this Christmas, I got a cup that said, don't, wait, was it for my birthday or for Christmas, I got a cup that said, donuts, this Christmas, which was, how long ago? 8 months ago? I got a cup that said, donuts, and it's a donut, but we broke it.
Aww.
At some point we broke it, and then it was my birthday, and it was about 2 weeks before my birthday when it broke. And I was like, Mom, I really want that cup again. And she was like, I don't know. We might not get it. But then the next day, this pops up in my presents. It's like, what? Because it's donuts, you know.
So where was that? Where did you got it?
I got it from my birthday, well, from Christmas, technically. And then this one for my birthday.
Dave!
What?
I gotta give you $5 super chat.
What? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Man, my voice is going to hurt from after this. Thank you for that super chat.
So I see that it says Aga loves Conwali. What
Conway.
is that? A place or a person or?
I thought it was Conwale, but...
Well, it's Walie. So I was curious, is that a place or a person? Every time I see your name, I have to wonder that. So
We actually made a super chat, so now we can go buy Sprite.
yes. So what's the thing about VeggieTales? Oh, hey BJ, Mom says kisses from Mom. Somewhere I don't see what the conversation is, but Jill is asking something, or Jill says about them watching VeggieTales. Yeah, when they were kids, the older three especially loved VeggieTales. We haven't seen it much lately.
Okay, so...
Hold on a second.
Okay.
So, Shelly says that's how bachelors are supposed to live. So I guess the cereal is okay.
Oh.
And Shelly also says the kitchen looks great to me for 3 guys being there. They're doing a great job keeping the ship on course. Yeah. Yeah, we're keeping it pretty clean. So, at least...
Actually, we're keeping it cleaner than Mom, because if I were to turn the camera over there when Mom's doing it, usually it's piled up to the roof with all these bowls and crazy stuff.
Don't give away all
But
our
then-
secrets.
But then right now, there's only like a couple containers there and an oatmeal can.
Because we were unloading the dishwasher and we're like, the show starts in 2 minutes!
Yeah.
What are we cooking today? Oh, wait. No, actually, we plan a little further ahead than that.
We do. Mom usually plans. Mom's like picking me up from school. So what should I make
You
today?
better watch what you say. Mom's on here.
Okay.
Wait. Mom subtracted $5 from Super
What?
Chat. Just kidding. So somebody else. Oh, Debbie, how hot is it today in Colorado? So it was supposed to be 90. I think it was a little hotter than that. 90
I
Fahrenheit.
didn't even think it was that.
It was hotter in the mid-afternoon, and then...
Maybe it's because I'm inside where it's air conditioned all the time.
Yeah, about the time I picked you guys up from school, the clouds
really
came
cool.
in and it looked like it was going to rain.
It was really cool and nice. And I hope it rains. It looks like it's going to, but if it doesn't, I'm going to just cry.
Marianne says, be nice to your mom, Dave, and Kirsten says you're going to be fired. I don't know. She'll have to balance between giving up secrets and of housekeeping and having Dave be on the air to do the show.
We're doing really good for us running the house.
So Tawra said that this came from Amazon. So
that one came from Amazon. The one before on Christmas came from Walgreens.
Yeah. So it looks like we're just about out of time. Yeah, Emmy says you're just in survival mode when Mom is away. You know, that is so true. And I have to say, I was envisioning doing my work, kind of minimizing my work a little and kind of doing part of what Tawra does and part of what I do. And I was thinking, I didn't realize how much time there is in things like shipping the books. And of course, I knew about picking up the kids from school, but they used to go to one school and now they go to two. So when Tara's not here, I have to drop one off and then drop one off an hour later, then come here to do some work for a few hours and then pick one up and then pick another one up an hour later, and then we do the show. So I'm realizing...
Usually we just go straight from my school to Jack's.
So Tara does a lot, and I knew that, but I still thought somehow I'd be able to work in a little more than I have been. So just because they're getting ready to go on, Goin Batty is next on the Homestead Network. And
4 minutes.
Share their link
3
here.
minutes.
Oops. I'm going to share their link here. So when we wrap it, you can head over there if you'd like. You might just check it out and see what they have to say. But they're up next here, and I will share that link to their YouTube channel. So the Homestead Network is kind of a loose collaboration of people that mostly are homesteading types. And for us, it's largely a lot of people are doing it voluntarily because they like to, but when we lived in Idaho, we ended up having to do a lot of those things because there was nowhere else to get stuff or nowhere else we had to learn to make things and fix things because we couldn't buy them anywhere or nobody would come to fix them.
Mode.
Yeah, so that's kind of how we're affiliated with that group. So I just shared the link for Goin Batty, and they're going to start in a few minutes here. So let me see if we have any other things. Oh, Amazon link. You know, Jamie, I don't know where the cup is on Amazon. I might look here in a second.
Donuts on.
Yeah, I do appreciate Tara, but she didn't. It's not the kind of thing where I don't appreciate her when she's here. Like, I know she does stuff. It's just.
You don't realize how much stuff it is.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
See, he hesitated.
I don't know if I have.
That's true.
Oh, there is a donut coffee mug. What do you know? Hang on, guys. I'll go ahead and put that link in because Jamie was asking for it.
So yeah,
is
it
that
looks
Buster?
like. Yeah.
So the dog is downstairs, kind of making these sounds that if you heard him in the basement of a house, you would think he was possessed. Is it possessed on a house or haunted? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna share the.
I thought it was haunted for a house and possessed enough.
So probably so. Here's the link for the donut mug if you want it, and I know Jamie was asking for it.
Now,
so
I do. I do appreciate Mom a lot more after she made me pack books, like 100 of them at a time. I actually appreciate her more for doing that, because just 100 books took me like over an hour to do all of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Dave. So Emmy said, "Have loved the Men series, Dave. You were awesome." Woohoo! Hashtag
Thanks.
love for Dave. Well, we probably need to go ahead and wrap it up because we don't want to take any attention away from Goin Batty next year. Check and see if there are any other super chats. Nope. Just Aga. Let me see if. Did you say about Conwally? I was just curious.
Conwell.
Uh-oh. Hope Tara didn't misunderstand something they're saying. I think that's what they're saying, Tara. Let's see. Okay, just checking a little bit more to make sure there's nothing right here. So what's up for the show on Friday? I am not sure yet. Tawra had reminded me, and I had forgotten that. Which I forgot what my brain just skipped. I think it was Two Family Homestead had put out a challenge asking different people to answer questions about themselves, and sounds like there were some questions for me, so I may need to watch that video. I've just been so hectic I didn't watch that particular one. So we might have some discussion about that.
Is that Jack or is that Buster?
But as far as a recipe, I'm not sure. I was thinking about some things, but not sure what they are.
It's
So if you have any,
5:31.
so if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for Friday, we're open to them as long as they don't require 2 hours to make. So, Conwally or flowers, Lily of the Valley. Oh, thank you. That's what I was wondering. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go for now. If you guys would go
check out Goin Batty next.
I will
Right after us.
paste the link in one more time here. And we love all of you and are glad you're here. And if you have any special requests while Tara's away, be sure and include them in the comments here. We'll be looking just to make sure. Because when she's not here, we have opportunities to do things that,
Oh man, I didn't get it.
you can request. I mean, you can request them anytime. But anyway. All right. Well, we'll see you later. I have to figure out how to turn this thing off. Thank you. I had to ask my tech guy.
Yep.
All right. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see you Friday. Not really sure what we're going to be, but I'm sure it'll be something good. So we'll talk to you later. Thank you, Dave, for making this amazing
I'll probably make it more often now.
chocolate dinner. Good night.